Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. Today, my friends and I would like to present a very interesting topic. First, take this. Maybe some more hint? Yes, it is deforestation. Forests encompass over 30% of the Earth's surface. The ecosystem they establish are vital to the survival of life on the planet. Yet, deforestation is destroying these vital habitats on a large scale. At the current rate of destruction, the world rainforest can completely disappear within 100 years. Why should we care about deforestation? Deforestation happens when the forests are permanently destroyed and the land is used for the other purposes. Deforestation in Malaysia is a major environmental issue in the country. As we can see here, this is the statistic of the deforestation in Malaysia since 1954 and persistently until 2000, and it keeps increasing until now. Malaysia lost 8.6% of its forest cover, or approximately 1,920,000 hectares between 1990 and 2010. The greatest cause of the tropical rainforest destruction in Malaysia today comes from human activities such as agriculture, logging, mining, and road construction. Logging and land clearing, particularly for the palm oil industry, have been major contributors to the country's economy, but the consequences are irreversible. Deforestation has a devastating impact on the region and its ecosystem of plants, animals, and people. The loss of biodiversity is one of the consequences of deforestation. The loss of trees also can result in increased greenhouse gas emission, disruption of water cycle, soil erosion, and floods. Forests store the most carbon, yet deforestation is one of the leading causes of carbon dioxide emission. Oil palm plantation does not absorb so much carbon as natural forests. Oil palm plantation will take several years to store the same amount of carbon as forests. Soil erosion happens due to the reduction of the protection of soil from tree litter. The removal of trees can wash the soil away in a matter of hours. It is hard to recover from major oil erosion because soil takes thousands of years to form. Consider the recent debris flood that occurred in Pahang. A massive pile of timber and other debris spanned the bank of Sungai Telemong, prompting allegations of illicit logging in the Lentang Forest Reserve. The pile-up restricted the river, resulting in floods. Heavy rain also triggered landslides in hilly areas of the reserve forest and alienated land, bringing debris like dirt, boulders, and trees into the rivers. The debris is carried downstream by the river, producing severe issues for the nearby residents.
Thank you, Fidiani, for the great explanation. Now, I would love to talk about the effect of wildlife in the forest caused by deforestation. Most animals do not survive the initial destruction of their habitation. When trees are felled, animals living in the trunk and canopy are destroyed. Animals that do survive may not know where to relocate. Without shelter and food from the trees, they will die of exposure. In fact, deforestation is one of the main causes of extinction. Here are some of the effects of deforestation on animals: loss of habitat, climate change, starvation, and increased interaction with humans. Removing trees and other vegetation reduce available shelter for animals to live in. That's why the animals were loss of habitat. While climate change, removing trees deprive the forest of portion of its canopy, which block the sun rays during the day and retain heat at night. Starvation. When deforestation occurs, animals lose their food source and may not have enough to eat. And the last is increased interaction with humans. When deforestation occurs, humans are claiming land that is not usually theirs. This means more contact between animals and humans. Humans might hunt animals because they are scared of them or need food. Here are some of the most iconic animal species being threatened by global deforestation. What happens if deforestation gets worse? Research has shown in the next 25 years, if deforestation continues at this rate, nearly half the world's species of animals will be destroyed or severely threatened. Then, what is the best solution to stop deforestation?
Thank you, Rosfamiza. So, the important discussion here is how can we stop deforestation? There are a lot of solutions we could do to prevent deforestation. For the first and foremost, many communities notice that from their own perspective, one of them is government should strengthen the laws. This is because government has the highest power in giving order for all citizens in this country. This can be happen by government set rules and policies that ensure the safety of our environment. For example, anyone that cut our trees illegally will be fined for 10,000 ringgit for their action. So people will hesitate to destroy our trees. All in all, as government always say, the power is in our, not your hand. Besides that, it cannot be denied that the alternative that we can perform is doing other methods without disrupting our forests. Why? This is due to the reason that there are so many activities and initiatives that have been produced by many researchers and green activists in order to reduce the deforestation habits legally or illegally. This can be practiced through communities had been introduced to the modern approaches of production while minimizing the deforestation numbers. To illustrate, as we look here in the picture, Japan practiced daisugi, in which trees had been saved even though they are keep producing lumber. Hence, people can improve their information about saving forest alternative. Unbelievable? Believe it. Move to another aspect. Government should make more campaign related to save our environment. The reason is there are still many communities that do not know the issue of deforestation. Yet some of them do not know the importance of keeping our forests and trees. This can be applied via government commercialize their campaign in two main platforms, which are physical and visual types. For instance, as we can refer to the image, the campaign that had been done are Think Green, Green Your Life, and hashtag Bebas Plastic. Therefore, more communities will alert about the significance of taking care of our lovely environment. As for conclusion, there are so many issues of deforestation, including its causes, effects, and solutions to overcome it. As for recommendation, we should ban deforestation by we understand the importance of our own forests and learn proper steps to take care of it. In a nutshell, we are hoping that our younger generation still able to look the beauty of our forest in the future. Thank you for your attention.